Hello there, I'm Dalton Castle.
And I'm John Carson, and welcome to Wrestling in 5 Minutes or Less.
You see, I'm a wrestler, but what exactly is wrestling in 5 minutes or less? Well, that's a good question, and you don't sound stupid for asking it. John?
It could be about a whole bunch of different things. It could be about matches in the ring. It could be about interviews, stories from the road.
Or both.
I named there was like 3 things there.
You can name as many things as you want, John, as long as you do it in 5 minutes or less.
Apico. My career back to kindergarten, so you should know. He's very athletic and very over that moonsault. Jeez. That explains a lot about one or both of you, but not a lot of room out there. Seen this before? Oh yeah.
That's some riveting stuff there, Dalton.
You know, I didn't ask for these muscles. Bennett?
Yes?
Thank you for coming on.
You're welcome.
First off, do I look really hip with my hood up?
You do. I just had mine up, and then I took it down because my hat's on.
Alright, well, you want to put it up?
Yeah, well, okay.
Okay.
Either way.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Alright, worst situation you've ever found yourself in with wrestling?
Okay, so I was at a show in Massachusetts, and there's a promoter named Mike Sparta who was crazy. And the day before, he had booked Rikishi for the show.
Yeah.
Now, Rikishi was legitimately injured, so he did a dance-off the day before. And so, apparently that wasn't good enough for Sparta. So Sparta said, I paid you a lot of money, you're not coming to the next show. Now, Rikishi wanted his other money that he was going to get paid and promised for the next show.
Yeah, there was an agreement.
So he showed up and started setting up his gimmick table right there. And so there's a match going on while Rikishi's there, so everyone starts rushing to Rikishi. Sparta comes out mid-match, grabs the microphone, and starts yelling at Rikishi, and is like, I paid this fat blank to come to my show last night, and you know what he did? He pulled down his pants, and he just did a stink face after it, and I paid him a lot of money, and now he's not coming to this show. And then he comes.
And he's sitting at the table.
He's sitting at the table. He's telling Rikishi, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kick you. I'm gonna do all this stuff. And then he runs to the back, and for whatever reason, he's like, I need my boys. Where are my boys? And all the guys are like, calm down, calm down, calm down. And he pulls his shirt up for whatever reasons, starts doing trunk rotations. Says like, I'm gonna bleep, I'm gonna kill him. And then he goes, and there's a wrestler there that was doing a samurai gimmick and would come to the ring with a legit samurai sword. Grabs the samurai sword and starts swinging it, going, I'm gonna cut that fat bleep up, bleep, bleep, bleep. And then finally, people calmed him down, and he got out of there. And Rikishi left. But it was the most insane situation I've ever seen. And I'm in the corner just laughing the whole time, because this guy's crazy.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Dalton, what's the worst situation you've been in?
Ooh, I wouldn't say it was the worst, but it was definitely unique. I've been in a lot of bad situations. This one sticks out. Outside Cleveland. Great company. AIW. They ran a weird show in a bar. Fun, except our locker room was the back alley of the bar outside. And so we're all just changing outside on the asphalt, and there's a little hill. And on the other side of the hill, feral cats. Like they had a nest or something. I don't know. Do cats nest? These ones did. And there's kittens everywhere. And my buddy Zima Ion of TNA fame, you know?
Yeah.
DJ Z. He decided, you know, it's time to go up this hill and get me a handful of kittens. So he goes up there and he's playing with the cats, and we're changing outside, hanging in the sun, playing with kittens, and wrestling in a bar.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Not a damn thing wrong with that.
Love it.
You love it. What, do you love it on wrestlers? Because I hate it.
Not when they're wrestling.
After the match, put all the baby oil on you want.
I slather on the baby oil to sit in the sun.
If it's an outdoor match, get a tan.
If it's an outdoor match, I like to bake like a baked potato.
I like to be cooked like sizzling bacon.
I want to smell the cancer.
Yeah, I'd be alright with somebody putting olive oil on.
For wrestling?
Yeah, you put olive oil, a little bit of garlic salt, and some sun-dried tomatoes.
No, I don't like that. If I'm being honest, I don't care for the baby oil either. If the glistening look is what you're going for, maybe try warming up a little bit before you hit the ring. Cool it with the oil, jerks.
Well, Dalton, that's just about all the time that we have here.
I got more time. That's all the time you got.
All right, well, we're going to wrap things up anyway. He's Dalton Castle, I'm John Carson, and this has been Wrestling in 5 Minutes or Less.